What's up, my friends? In today's video, I want to help you guys uncover the puzzle that is weight loss. And is exercise really the best way to lose weight? And these are all the things we'll cover in today's quick video. First of all, I want to bring your attention to this quick diagram that I'm going to bring up right over here. And that is actually a diagram of how our body burns through calories in a day. And there are several ways, as you can see here, in which the body burns calories. So let's start all the way at the bottom, and with a huge percentage of 70%, and that is the BMR, which stands for basal metabolic rate. As you can see, this should give you a big hint as to how our body burns fats, because this is a huge percentage of our total daily energy expenditure. What BMR is essentially how much calories your body is burning when it's in a rested state. BMR is essentially the energy it requires to keep your body functioning, to keep your organs functioning. Like I said, it's a big hint, and I'm going to bring your attention and bring you back to this later on in the video. The next one is NEAT, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It accounts for about 15% of our total daily energy expenditure. So 15% of this is that, let's say for example, just you doing your daily tasks. So for example, you park your car at your office. As you park the car, you walk to your office, you walk to your desk. That's sort of an example of the kind of calories that you burn in a day while doing those normal routine. So if you want to have more of this, burn more of these calories, maybe one example is for you to maybe to park further from your office entrance. And then the next one that I want to bring your attention to is TEF, which is the thermic effect of food. So what TEF is essentially is when we eat, our body needs to expend energy to break down the foods that we eat. So for example, even if you're eating anything from all the macronutrients, carbohydrates, protein, fats, the body requires energy to break those down and turn it into something usable for our body. The cool thing about TEF is the body requires more energy to break down protein, let's say compared to carbohydrates. It doesn't need a lot of energy to burn through carbohydrates, which is why a cool fact that I want to bring up now is that there are studies that show people who are on a ketogenic diet or low carb diet actually burn an additional 200 to 300 calories without doing anything extra in a day. That's just because we replace our carbohydrates with protein. So the percentage of protein that we consume in terms of macros is a lot more than what normal people are consuming on a standard diet. With more protein that make up the majority of our macros and as well fats, we actually burn additional 200 to 300 calories. So if that sounds good to you, you like to ingest more food without having to work it off, then maybe you should consider a low carb or a ketogenic diet. And finally, at the top of the chart, as you can see, and also the smallest percentage is exercise. So that the calories burned through exercise is only about 5%. At most, if you really work hard for it, it is something like 10 or 15% if you really work hard for it. So as you can see, exercise is really not a very effective way to burn calories. Let's go back to BMR and why and how do we hack into this? How do we take advantage of this 70%? How to increase more of our calories burned through BMR? One of the ways, or better ways, is to do more resistance training, to do more weight training, and to put on more muscles. As you put on more muscle mass on your body, you will have a higher BMR. You will burn more calories through rested, and when you just put on muscle. Going back to the thermic effect of food is also a great way to lose weight is to increase protein intake. As you eat more protein, the body requires energy to burn through protein, and then that is another weight loss hack for you as well. This isn't to say that exercise is not good. Exercise is good for other reasons. For, let's say, your sleep quality, right? It will improve your sleep quality, as well as things like cardiovascular health. It will improve your mood as well. But as a weight loss method, it really isn't that effective, especially if you're looking at like steady state cardio, like running and things like that. It really isn't that effective. So just to recap, this chart here has all the answers as to how to hack weight loss or how to hack fat loss. Look at BMR, 70%, and that's where we want to put our focus on, which is through a very, very targeted resistance weight training, putting on muscles, and also focusing on your nutrition as well. And if you found yourself going out there busting your ass day in, day out, and exercising heavily and not seeing any results in the way of fat loss, maybe this could answer your questions. And if you know anyone out there that is also working so hard, running all the time, doing cardio, exercising more, eating less, and not seeing any results, maybe you can do them a favor and send this video to them as well. So I hope this video has been helpful and that you can utilize some of the information presented to you here. And if you'd like more help, make sure to look into our coaching program as well. We look forward to chatting with you sometime soon.